Have you ever felt like the world is way too noisy, chaotic, and overwhelming? What if I told you that embracing a minimalist lifestyle could be the secret to unlocking a more peaceful, focused, and fulfilling life? And for Sigma females, the independent, introspective women who walk their own path, this lifestyle isn't just a trend, it's a way of life. Stay with me, because today we're diving deep into 9 powerful reasons why Sigma females are drawn to minimalist living. Spoiler alert, it's more than just decluttering. It's about designing a life that truly aligns with your soul. Before we jump into the list, let's set the stage. Sigma females are independent thinkers, confident in who they are, and often prefer to operate outside of traditional social hierarchies. They're not concerned with fitting into the crowd. But here's the catch. Because Sigma females thrive on authenticity and meaningful living, the clutter and noise of today's fast-paced world can feel draining. That's where minimalism comes in. By focusing on simplicity, they create space for what truly matters: personal growth, purpose, and freedom. Now, let's bust a common myth. Some people think Sigma females are loners or that they reject the idea of connection. Not true. Sigma females love deeply and value relationships. They just prioritize quality over quantity. This also explains why they may struggle with traditional social norms, keeping up with superficial trends or maintaining toxic relationships. Not for them. Instead, they lean toward a lifestyle that matches their values, and minimalism fits perfectly. All right, let's dive into the 9 reasons why Sigma females love minimalist lifestyles. Stick around till the end because these reasons might just inspire you to simplify your life too. Reason 1, mental clarity. Let's start with a big one, mental clarity. Now, if there's one thing Sigma females are known for, it's their incredible ability to think deeply. They're the quiet strategists, the reflective dreamers, and the ones who always seem to have a clear vision for their lives. But here's the truth. No one can think clearly in chaos. Imagine trying to focus on your goals, dreams, or even just your next step in life when your environment is cluttered with things you don't need. It's distracting, overwhelming, and for a Sigma female, it's the opposite of how they thrive. You see, cluttered space often equals a cluttered mind. When you're surrounded by piles of stuff, it's like background noise for your brain. It's always there, demanding attention even if you don't realize it. And for Sigma females, who naturally spend a lot of time in their own heads, analyzing, planning, and reflecting, this kind of mental distraction is exhausting. They need clarity to tap into their full potential. Minimalism changes the game. By intentionally choosing to live with less, Sigma females create an environment that supports their thought process instead of interfering with it. A simple, clutter-free space allows their minds to focus on what truly matters, whether it's a passion project, a personal goal, or simply taking time to recharge. Think about it. When your space is clear, it's like your mind finally gets permission to breathe. There's no visual noise pulling your attention away from what's important. This is especially valuable for Sigma females, who prioritize depth and meaning in their lives over surface-level distractions. And here's the best part. A minimalist environment doesn't just affect your mind in the moment. It also sets the tone for your entire day. Waking up in a clean, organized space can make you feel calm and in control, while clutter can make you feel frazzled before you've even had your morning coffee. This clarity extends beyond your personal space too. When your mind is free from the chaos of a cluttered environment, you can think more clearly about your priorities, relationships, and goals. You make better decisions because you're not overwhelmed by distractions. For Sigma females, who often juggle big ideas and personal ambitions, this is life-changing. It's no wonder that so many Sigma females gravitate toward minimalism. They understand that by clearing out the physical clutter, they're also clearing out the mental clutter, and that's when their most powerful ideas and strategies emerge. So here's my question for you. How does your environment affect your thoughts? Do you feel more focused in a clean space, or does clutter get in your way? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. Reason 2, quality over quantity. Let's dive deeper into why Sigma females prioritize quality over quantity in every aspect of their lives. Imagine walking into a Sigma female's home. You won't find overcrowded closets or shelves filled with random items. Instead, you'll notice carefully selected pieces that tell a story. These women understand that true value isn't measured by the number of things you own, but by the significance each item holds. Take their wardrobe, for example. Rather than stuffing their closets with fast fashion, they invest in timeless, well-made pieces that last for years. They'd rather save up for that one perfect blazer that makes them feel confident and powerful than buy 5 cheaper alternatives that'll fall apart after a few washes. This quality-focused mindset extends far beyond material possessions. In relationships, Sigma females prefer having a small circle of genuine, deep connections over a large network of superficial acquaintances. They'd rather spend a meaningful evening with one close friend, having heart-to-heart conversations, than attend a crowded party where interactions remain surface level. At work, they focus on delivering exceptional results on important projects instead of spreading themselves thin across numerous tasks. Even in their learning journey, Sigma females apply this principle. Instead of jumping from one hobby to another, they dedicate themselves to mastering specific skills that truly interest them. Whether it's learning a new language, developing a professional skill, or pursuing a creative passion, they dive deep rather than staying shallow. Their experiences follow the same pattern. A Sigma female would prefer taking one well-planned, immersive vacation where she can truly connect with the local culture, rather than rushing through multiple destinations just to check them off a list. They savor each moment, each conversation, and each experience, understanding that life's richest moments come from depth, not breadth. This dedication to quality shapes their daily habits too. From the coffee they drink to the books they read, from the exercise routine they follow to the food they eat, everything is chosen with intention. They understand that filling their lives with high-quality elements. Reason 3, stress reduction. Let's talk about one of the most powerful benefits that draws Sigma females to minimalism, the incredible impact it has on stress reduction. In today's fast-paced world, where burnout has become increasingly common, Sigma females have discovered a profound truth. Think about it. Every single item in your life demands a piece of your mental energy. Each possession requires decisions: where to store it, when to clean it, how to maintain it, and whether to keep or replace it. It's like having thousands of tiny tabs open in your mental browser, constantly running in the background and draining your energy. When a Sigma female embraces minimalism, she's not just decluttering her physical space, she's decluttering her mind. Imagine waking up to a clean, organized bedroom where everything has its place. No piles of clothes to sort through, no overcrowded drawers to wrestle with, and no decision fatigue about what to wear. This simplified environment creates a sense of peace that sets the tone for the entire day. It's like giving your brain a clean slate to focus on what truly matters rather than getting lost in the chaos of excess. The stress reduction goes even deeper than just physical organization. Sigma females find that when they maintain fewer possessions, they break free from the constant cycle of consumption that society pushes on us. They're no longer caught in the exhausting trap of keeping up with trends or feeling pressured to buy the latest everything. This financial freedom itself is a massive stress reliever. Reason 4, time for self-care. All right, let's talk about reason number 3, more time for self-care. If there's one thing Sigma females understand, it's this: their energy is a precious resource, and they don't waste it on things that don't serve them. But here's the problem. In today's world, we're surrounded by endless stuff. There's always something to clean, organize, or fix. It's like our possessions demand our attention, and that constant cycle of maintenance can drain your time and energy before you even realize it. For Sigma females who value independence and introspection, this is simply not an option. They recognize that every hour spent cleaning or organizing unnecessary things is an hour they could spend on something much more meaningful, like nurturing themselves. And let's face it, if your schedule is packed with chores, where's the time for you to just breathe and recharge? A minimalist lifestyle offers a simple but powerful solution. By choosing to own less, Sigma females reduce the time and effort needed to maintain their space. Fewer things to clean, fewer decisions to make, fewer distractions pulling them away from what truly matters. And with that extra time, they prioritize self-care. For Sigma females, this isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Whether it's reading a book, journaling, meditating, or diving into a creative hobby, these activities allow them to reconnect with themselves and recharge their mental and emotional energy. Here's the thing. When your environment is simplified, your mind feels lighter. You're not constantly thinking about the things you need to do or the mess you need to fix. That freedom creates room for you to focus on you. For a Sigma female, self-care isn't about pampering or indulgence. It's about strengthening their mind and soul. It's about maintaining their energy so they can keep pursuing their goals and staying true to who they are. And it's not just about hobbies. Self-care can also mean dedicating time to personal growth, whether that's learning something new, practicing mindfulness, or simply sitting quietly and reflecting on life. A minimalist lifestyle gives Sigma females the time they need to invest in these deeply fulfilling activities. The beauty of it all is that this time for self-care doesn't just benefit them, it has a ripple effect on every area of their lives. When a Sigma female is recharged and centered, she's better equipped to handle challenges, pursue her ambitions, and build meaningful relationships. It's like filling her own cup so she can pour into the things that truly matter. So, here's my question for you. What's your favorite way to recharge? Is it reading a good book, spending time in nature, or maybe doing something creative? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what works for you. Reason 5. Ultimate freedom. Let's dive into what might be the most powerful advantage of a minimalist lifestyle for Sigma females. The ultimate freedom. Imagine feeling as light as a bird, ready to soar wherever the wind takes you. That's exactly what happens when you break free from the chains of excessive possessions. For Sigma females, freedom isn't just a beautiful word. It's literally their oxygen. Think about it. When your life fits into a carefully curated space, you're not just organizing your environment. You're designing your destiny. No more being anchored to one place because of too many possessions. No more feeling trapped by the weight of things you've accumulated over years. This freedom manifests in remarkable ways. Want to accept that dream job offer across the country? Pack up and go. Feeling called to explore a new culture in a different continent? Your minimal lifestyle makes it possible. As one digital nomad puts it, if you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. Sigma females understand this principle at their core, but this freedom goes far beyond physical mobility. When you're not tied down by possessions, your mind becomes free to explore new possibilities. You gain the mental space to address deeper life questions and pursue meaningful relationships. It's like clearing the fog from your windshield. Suddenly, you can see all the paths available to you. The beauty of this lifestyle is that it creates what minimalists call outer order, inner calm. Without the constant noise of excess possessions demanding attention, Sigma females can focus on what truly matters: personal growth, meaningful experiences, and authentic connections. They're not just decluttering their spaces, they're decluttering their lives. This ultimate freedom also means freedom from societal expectations. While others might be trapped in the cycle of buying the latest trends or maintaining a certain image, Sigma females have liberated themselves from these invisible chains. They've discovered that true freedom doesn't come from having everything, it comes from needing very little. Think about the last time you felt truly free. Was it when you were surrounded by stuff, or was it when you felt light, unencumbered, and ready for anything? Sigma females have mastered this art of living light, and with it comes an incredible sense of empowerment. They're not bound by the what-ifs that keep others stuck. They're ready for whatever life throws their way. This freedom becomes particularly powerful in times of change or crisis. While others might feel paralyzed by their attachments to things and places, Sigma females can adapt quickly, pivot effortlessly, and embrace new opportunities without hesitation. They've built their lives around experiences rather than possessions, around growth rather than accumulation. Remember, this isn't about living with nothing, it's about living with intention. It's about choosing freedom over familiarity, possibilities over possessions, and experiences over excess. For Sigma females, this ultimate freedom isn't just a lifestyle choice, it's their superpower. Reason 6. Financial freedom. Let's explore how embracing a minimalist lifestyle grants Sigma females a significant sense of financial freedom. In a world that constantly bombards us with advertisements and societal pressures to acquire more, Sigma females stand as a refreshing contrast. They understand that every unnecessary purchase not only adds clutter to their lives, but also drains their financial resources. By consciously avoiding these impulsive buys, they take control of their finances and prioritize their spending on what truly matters to them. Imagine a Sigma female carefully considering a purchase. Instead of being tempted by the latest gadget or trendy clothing item, she asks herself whether this item will genuinely enhance her life or bring her happiness. This mindful approach allows her to save money and curtail unnecessary expenses, building a financial cushion that offers security and peace of mind. With this newfound financial freedom, Sigma females can redirect their funds towards experiences rather than material things. They recognize that unlike possessions, experiences create lasting memories and personal growth. Rather than spending money on a closet full of clothes that will eventually be forgotten, a Sigma female might choose to invest in travel adventures that broaden her horizons or workshops that nurture her passions. Picture her planning a trip to a new country, immersing herself in different cultures, and forming connections with people around the world. These experiences not only enrich her life, but also contribute to her personal development, making her feel more fulfilled and satisfied. Moreover, this financial control allows Sigma females to indulge in hobbies and interests that they are truly passionate about. Whether it's taking art classes, joining a yoga retreat, or learning a new language, they can afford to invest in activities that inspire them without the burden of financial stress. By prioritizing quality over quantity in their financial choices, they cultivate a lifestyle that aligns with their values and aspirations. Another significant aspect of financial freedom is the ability to plan for the future. Sigma females understand the importance of saving for long-term goals, whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or preparing for retirement. By managing their finances wisely and avoiding debt, they can build a solid foundation for their future, ensuring they have the flexibility to make choices that resonate with their desires and ambitions. This foresight enhances their confidence and reduces anxiety about financial instability, allowing them to focus on their personal growth and aspirations. In addition, being financially savvy and resourceful fosters a sense of empowerment. Sigma females take pride in their ability to make informed decisions about their money, which boosts their self-esteem and reinforces their independence. They are not swayed by societal expectations or peer pressure to keep up with the latest trends. Instead, they create a financial narrative that is uniquely theirs, built on their principles and priorities. Ultimately, this financial freedom allows Sigma females to live life on their own terms. They can prioritize experiences that enrich their lives, invest in personal growth, and secure their futures without the constraints of excessive debt or material obligations. It's a powerful reminder that true wealth lies not in the accumulation of possessions, but in the richness of experiences and the freedom to choose a life that aligns with one's values. Ready for number 7? Reason 7. Focus on goals. Let's talk about reason number 7. If there's one thing that truly sets Sigma females apart, it's their ambition. These women aren't just dreamers, they're doers. They have a vision for their lives and they're determined to make it happen. But here's the thing. Staying focused in today's world is harder than ever. Between social media, constant notifications, and the pressure to keep up with trends, it's easy to get distracted or feel like you're falling behind. For a Sigma female, these distractions aren't just annoying, they pull her away from what matters most, her goals. That's where minimalism comes in. By simplifying their lives and cutting out the noise, Sigma females create an environment that helps them zero in on their priorities. A minimalist lifestyle isn't just about having fewer possessions. It's about removing everything that doesn't serve their purpose. It's about freeing up their time, energy, and mental space so they can focus on the bigger picture. Think of it this way. Every decision you make, every object in your space, and every commitment you take on either pushes you closer to your goals or pulls you further away. Sigma females are keenly aware of this. That's why they're so intentional about what they let into their lives. They don't waste time chasing fleeting trends or comparing themselves to others. They know that what works for someone else might not align with their vision, and they're perfectly okay with that. Instead, they channel their energy toward their unique ambitions and stay true to their path. This focus is what allows Sigma females to achieve their dreams. By removing unnecessary distractions, whether it's clutter, toxic relationships, or societal expectations, they create the mental clarity needed to think big and take action. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. And here's the amazing part. Minimalism doesn't just help Sigma females achieve their goals, it makes the journey more fulfilling. Without the weight of unnecessary obligations, they can fully immerse themselves in their passions, enjoying the process as much as the result. This unwavering focus is why Sigma females thrive. They don't need approval from others or validation from society to feel successful. They define success on their own terms and work toward it with quiet determination. If you're someone who struggles to stay focused, maybe it's time to ask yourself, what's holding you back? Is it too much clutter, too many distractions, or trying to please everyone but yourself? Minimalism might just be the reset button you need to refocus on what truly matters. So, here's my question for you. What's one goal you're working on right now? Is it a career milestone, a creative project, or maybe even a personal habit you want to build? Whatever it is, I'd love to hear about it. Share your inspiration in the comments below. Reason 8. Time is their most precious currency. Let's talk about something that truly sets Sigma females apart: their relationship with time. You see, while others are busy maintaining their overflowing closets and dusting their endless collections of decorative items, Sigma females have cracked the code to life's most valuable resource: time. Think about this for a moment. How many hours have you spent organizing your belongings this month, or searching for items in cluttered drawers, or deciding what to wear from hundreds of options? Here's where it gets interesting. Sigma females understand that every item they own demands a piece of their time. It's not just about the money spent buying things, it's about the hidden time tax these possessions collect. Each item needs to be cleaned, organized, and eventually replaced. That beautiful shoe collection, weekly cleaning and organizing, those 20 decorative pillows, regular fluffing and washing, that overflowing wardrobe, hours spent deciding what to wear and keeping everything in order. But Sigma females, they've chosen a different path. By maintaining a carefully curated collection of essential items, they've literally bought themselves more time. Instead of spending Sunday afternoon reorganizing their closet, they're investing in their personal development. While others are cleaning excess furniture, they're taking that online course they've been eyeing. When their peers are struggling with decision fatigue over which outfit to wear, they're already halfway through their morning workout. This saved time becomes their investment in themselves. Maybe it's that side business they've always dreamed of starting. Perhaps it's mastering a new language or skill. Some use these precious hours for strategic planning, meditation, or building meaningful relationships. Others dedicate it to their career growth or creative pursuits. The beauty is, they have the freedom to choose. What's truly fascinating is how this approach creates a positive cycle. Less time managing stuff means more time generating ideas and opportunities. More opportunities lead to greater success, which reinforces their choice to stay minimal. It's like they've discovered a secret time machine, but instead of traveling through time, they're making time work for them. And here's something most people don't realize. This isn't about deprivation, it's about optimization. Sigma females aren't giving up things, they're gaining time. They're trading the temporary happiness of acquiring stuff for the lasting satisfaction of personal growth and achievement. They understand that while material possessions depreciate, investments in yourself always appreciate. Think about the last time you felt truly fulfilled. Was it after buying something new, or was it after accomplishing something meaningful? Sigma females consistently choose the latter. They're playing the long game, understanding that time invested in personal growth compounds like interest in a bank account. Every hour saved from managing unnecessary possessions is an hour invested in becoming a stronger, more capable, more fulfilled version of themselves. In a world where everyone complains about not having enough time, Sigma females have found their secret weapon. They've realized that minimalism isn't just about having less. It's about living more. And that's something worth thinking about, isn't it? Reason 9, inner fulfillment. Let's talk about inner fulfillment. For Sigma females, this is the ultimate goal. It's not about chasing material wealth, social validation, or trying to fit into someone else's definition of success. It's about finding happiness and contentment within themselves by living with purpose and staying true to who they are. Sigma females are intentional about how they live their lives. They understand that true fulfillment doesn't come from the latest gadgets, designer clothes, or keeping up with trends. Those things might provide a temporary high, but they know the feeling doesn't last. Instead, Sigma females seek something much deeper: growth, meaning, and authenticity. Here's the beauty of it. When you embrace minimalism, you start peeling back the layers of distraction and discover what really matters. Sigma females choose to live simply because it helps them focus on the things that bring true joy, like nurturing relationships, working toward meaningful goals, and spending time doing what they love. It's not just about living with less, it's about living with intention. By letting go of the unnecessary, they make space for the things that truly light them up inside. This focus on inner fulfillment also means Sigma females don't waste time comparing themselves to others. They don't need to keep up with what everyone else is doing, because they understand that happiness isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. While others might define success as having the biggest house or the fanciest car, Sigma females measure it differently, by how aligned they feel with their values, by how much they've grown as individuals, and by how well they're living their truth. And it's not just about personal growth. Living authentically also means finding joy in the little things. A quiet morning with a cup of tea, a walk in the park, or even the simple act of writing down your thoughts in a journal. These moments may seem small, but for a Sigma female, they hold incredible meaning. Minimalism allows her to fully embrace these experiences without the weight of unnecessary clutter, both physical and emotional, dragging her down. And here's what's truly special. By finding fulfillment from within, Sigma females don't rely on external factors to feel happy or successful. They create their own happiness by living intentionally, staying true to their goals, and appreciating the journey, not just the destination. So let me ask you, do you believe that fulfillment comes from within? Do you think happiness is something we create for ourselves, rather than something we find in external things? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation. Inner fulfillment isn't just a result of living. Simply, it's the driving force behind why Sigma females embrace minimalism in the first place. They know that happiness is something they cultivate from within by focusing on what truly matters, living authentically, growing continuously, and finding joy in the little things. And that, my friends, is what makes their journey so inspiring. So, what ties all these reasons together? It's this. Minimalism allows Sigma females to live life on their own terms. It's about cutting out the noise and focusing on what truly matters: freedom, peace, and purpose. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Which reason resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video if it inspired you. And if you're curious about more Sigma personality traits, check out this video here. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Until next time, keep living your best, most authentic life.